Today on Outside the Box Reviews, we are taking a look at the top figures I have added to my collection in 2014. In this video, we are going to be looking at the top 10 NECA figures. NECA had a great year in 2014, and it was pretty hard to narrow it down to just 10 figures, but in this list, I'm going to try to do it. Number 10, the Retro Collection Imposter Jason, or Roy. Roy makes this list for one big reason. It's about damn time he existed. My figure collection began with Jason Voorhees figures, and the lack of a Part 5 figure led me to start making my own custom figures to fill the gaps. Finally, NECA has given us the Imposter Jason in plastic. I'm still not completely sold on this retro-style figure line, but if NECA keeps giving us new characters like this, I won't be able to say no. Number 9, Godzilla 2014. Some great movies came out in 2014, but I was excited for Godzilla like no other. NECA kicked off their new Godzilla line with the latest version of the giant radioactive lizard, and they did a great job with him. Very well sculpted and articulated, and at a low price point available at mass market retailers, what more could a kaiju fan ask for? Number 8, Pacific Rim Trespasser. Speaking of kaiju, I knew one of the Pacific Rim kaiju had to make it on the list. NECA took the kaiju out of the normal Pacific Rim line and made them all deluxe, gigantic figures. While the spot in this list could have just as easily gone to Knifehead or Scunner, who pretty much share the same body, Trespasser is my favorite looking of the bunch. Number 7, Pacific Rim Hong Kong Brawl Gypsy Danger. NECA's new Gypsy Danger is truly a work of art. Just like with the kaiju, NECA stepped up their game and has given us a redo of Gypsy that makes the old one look like a McDonald's toy. Improved articulation, sculpting, and paint apps, plus some awesome accessories, make this figure great. Number 6, Aliens, Sgt Windridge. Sgt Windridge is an all-around great figure. Beyond the fact that it's another cool colonial marine in the Aliens line with great detail and awesome new flamethrower, he's also a very cool tribute to the brother of NECA sculptor Kyle Windridge. Craig unfortunately lost his battle with cancer just around the time this figure made its way into stores, but he will live on forever on the shelves of collectors all over the world. Number 5, Robocop Ed209. In all fairness, I think Ed may technically be a 2014 release, but he hit so close to New Year's that it was kinda hard to tell. Ed is another amazing figure from NECA, boasting an impressive size and lethal sound effects. NECA's Ed209 is so detailed that it actually looks better than the Ed209 prop used in Robocop 3. Number 4, Ahab Predator. NECA gave us some cool new Predators this year, but Ahab is by far my favorite. A very cool SDCC exclusive, this guy has a mean look and an awesome movable mask. Thanks to this figure, I have now gone down the rabbit hole and picked up every issue of the Dark Horse Comics Fire and Stone series just to see more Ahab. Number 3, A Nightmare on Elm Street 30th Anniversary Freddy Krueger. There is no denying that NECA has truly made an ultimate Freddy Krueger figure. I had first gotten into NECA figures with horror characters, and getting a new Freddy with updated articulation, a new head, and new accessories has really made this the figure of my dreams. Number 2, Batman 1989. Can somebody please just fire Mattel for making DC figures? NECA showed the world what it can do with a 7-inch superhero figure in the 89 Batman, and it is amazing. It's just a shame that this figure is hard to get, especially if you don't live in the US, but he is so well done that it makes the hunt all the more worthwhile. Number 1, Aliens Queen. This bitch is amazing. Literally the mother of all NECA deluxe figures, she takes the Alien line to new heights. The true centerpiece of any Alien collection, there's no denying she deserves the number 1 spot. So those are my top 10 NECA figures of 2014. Now I didn't pick up everything NECA released, but I picked up pretty much everything I wanted from them, so I think this list is fairly complete. Is there anything that I missed that should have been on this top 10 list that I didn't include? Or are there figures I did include that you don't feel are deserving of that high of praise? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll be back soon with the top 10 list of all the other figures I bought in 2014, so stay tuned.